Let us begin with a few quiet breaths. Let us settle into this moment, just as it is. We pause here before the day unfolds, and we open our hearts to what is present, to what is true, to what is good. We come with gratitude for the gift of waking, for the simple fact of breath, for the light that returns again, for the chance to begin. We are grateful for rest, for the body's ability to heal and renew itself in the quiet hours, for the way sleep holds us and releases us into morning. We give thanks for the people we love, for the ones who share our lives, for those who are far away and those who are near, for the bonds that hold us and remind us we are not alone. We are thankful for this day, with all its unknowns, with all its possibilities, with all its ordinary moments that will become the fabric of our lives. We acknowledge the gift of being here, of having a place in this world, of being part of something larger than ourselves. There is so much we take for granted, so much that sustains us without our noticing. The ground beneath us, the air we breathe, the water that nourishes, the food that comes to our table through the work of many hands. We pause and feel the weight of that grace. As we move into this day, we ask for the kind of wisdom that does not announce itself, the kind that lives quietly in our choices, in our responses, in the way we meet what comes. We ask for patience with ourselves, knowing that we will not be perfect, that we will stumble, that we will forget and need to begin again. Help us to be gentle with our own limitations, to accept what we cannot change in ourselves, and to remain open to slow, steady growth. We ask for patience with others, for the ability to see beyond the surface, to remember that everyone carries something we cannot see, that everyone is doing their best with what they have. When we are tempted to judge, remind us of our own need for mercy. When we are tempted to withdraw, remind us of our need for connection. Give us the courage to stay present even when it is uncomfortable, even when we would rather retreat into distraction or busyness. There is something sacred in simply being here, in not running away, in not filling every silence with noise. Help us to trust the quiet, to trust the stillness, to trust that we do not always need to be doing something in order to matter. We ask for kindness today, the small kind that shows up in tone of voice, in the willingness to listen, in the choice to assume the best rather than the worst. May we be kind in our thoughts, in the way we speak to ourselves when no one else is listening. May we be kind in our actions, in the small gestures that cost us little but mean much to someone else. May we notice where kindness is needed, and may we be willing to offer it without keeping score, without needing recognition, without needing anything in return. We think of those who will cross our path today, those we know well, and those we will meet only briefly. May we see them clearly, may we honor their dignity, may we treat them as we would wish to be treated. We think of those who are struggling, those who are in pain, those who are afraid, those who feel alone. We hold them in our hearts, even if we do not know their names, even if we will never meet them. May they find what they need, may they feel held, may they know that they are not forgotten. We think of those who carry heavy responsibilities, those who care for others, those who make decisions that affect many lives. May they have clarity, may they have strength, may they be guided by compassion and integrity. We ask for the ability to accept what this day will bring, knowing that we cannot control everything, knowing that some things will go differently than we planned. Help us to meet disappointment with grace, to meet difficulty with courage, to meet uncertainty with trust. When things do not go as we hoped, may we be able to adjust, to adapt, to find another way forward. When we are surprised by joy, may we be able to receive it fully, to let it in, to let it remind us that goodness is real. We ask for awareness, for the ability to notice what is happening around us and within us, to pay attention to the small things that reveal the shape of our lives. May we notice beauty when it appears, in whatever form it takes. May we notice need when it appears, and may we respond with whatever we have to offer. May we notice our own hearts, the places where we are tender, the places where we are closed, the places where we are ready to grow. Give us the humility to learn, to admit when we are wrong, to change our minds when we encounter truth that challenges us. Give us the strength to hold our convictions without hardening into rigidity, to remain open without losing our center. Help us to listen more than we speak, to consider before we react, to pause before we assume we understand. There is always more to learn, always another perspective, always a deeper layer beneath the surface. May we approach each conversation, each encounter, each moment with curiosity rather than certainty, with openness rather than defensiveness. We ask for the ability to forgive, both others and ourselves, to release what we have been holding, to let go of what no longer serves us. Forgiveness is not forgetting, and it is not pretending that harm did not happen. It is choosing not to be defined by the hurt, not to let it take up permanent residence in our hearts. May we find the freedom that comes from releasing resentment, from choosing healing over bitterness, from allowing ourselves to move forward. We ask for hope, not the kind that denies reality, but the kind that believes in possibility, that trusts in the capacity for change, that refuses to give in to despair. May we be people who hold hope for others when they cannot hold it for themselves. May we be people who believe in second chances, in new beginnings, in the long, slow work of transformation. May we remember that small actions matter, that what we do today contributes to the world we are creating together. As we prepare to step into the day, we ask for one more gift. May we carry with us a sense of being accompanied, of not being alone, of being part of something greater than our individual lives. Whether we name it or not, whether we understand it or not, there is a presence that holds us, a love that does not depend on our worthiness, a grace that meets us exactly where we are. We do not have to earn it. We do not have to perform for it. We only have to be willing to receive it. So we open our hands, we open our hearts, and we say yes to this day, yes to this life, yes to the invitation to show up as fully as we can. We do not know what will happen. We do not know what we will face, but we trust that we will have what we need, that we will find our way, that we are held. We go now with gratitude, with intention, with hope. We go with a commitment to do our best, to be kind, to stay present. We go knowing that we are not alone, that we are loved, that we belong. May this day unfold with grace. May we meet it with open hearts. May we rest in the knowledge that we are enough, just as we are. And so we begin.